fuel cage is secure, not broken. The fuel tank is secure, no excessive rust or dents, there's no leaks, and there's no moisture, which would indicate a leak. The fuel lines are secure from the tank to the engine. There's no leaks. The fuel cap is present and secure. I'm going to check this side of the bus the same as I checked that side. I'm going to shut the hood. So I latch both sides. The DEF cage is secure and not broken. The tank is secure and not leaking. The lines are secure and not leaking. And the cap is present and secure. I have a current year highway patrol sticker on both sides. The door seal is not ripped or torn and it's secure. The glass is not broken, it's clean and has no illegal stickers, and the hinges are secure and working. The tread is secure, it's not lifted, there are no holes in the stairwell. The courtesy light is secure, the lens is secure and clean and not missing, and the handrails are secure. I have a 5-pound fire extinguisher. It is rated, dated, fully charged, and secure. I have 3 reflective triangles and 6 30-minute fusees. My body fluid cleanup kit is fully stocked. My first aid kit is secure. It has 24 units and 3 emergency assistance cards. This is also secure. My flashlight is charged and working and secure. My 2-way radio is secure and working. The driver's seat is secured to the frame is secured to the floor, and the seat has no rips or tears. Sit down and put the seatbelt on. I'll close the door. The seatbelt is secured to the wall and to the floor. Seatbelt works and the belt itself is not frayed or torn. The visor is secure, it's clean, not cracked, and has no illegal stickers. The windshield is secure, it's clean, has no cracks, no chips in my line of vision, and there are no illegal stickers. The seal around the windshield is secure, it's not leaking. All my mirrors are adjusted for me. I'm going to do the CDL brake test now. First, I'm going to do a safe start. With the parking brake on and the bus in neutral, I'm going to turn the auxiliary to the right. The ABS light will go on and off, and the wait to start light will go off. The ABS is working. I'm going to make sure my tanks fill to a cutout between 120 and 125.
Space car Jimmy.
The tanks are full. I'm going to release the parking brake and I'm going to test the air storage tank. With no pressure on the system after the initial loss, there should be no more than 2 psi air loss in 1 minute. I'm going to watch the gauges and listen out the window for any leaks. I would wait for 1 minute, or I would ask the tester for permission to proceed. He gives me permission, I'm going to proceed. I'm going to test the service brake for leaks. After the initial loss, there should be no more than 3 psi air loss in 1 minute. I'm going to watch the gauges, Listen out the window for leaks from the lines, tanks, and chambers. I'll wait for 1 minute, or I'll ask the instructor if I can proceed. He'll say yes. I'm going to check the low air warning light and buzzer. I'm going to fan the brakes, and they should come on before 60 psi. Light and buzzer are on. As I continue to fan the brakes, the parking brake should pop out between 20 and 40 psi. There, it popped out. I'm going to build pressure back up. While that's going on, I'm going to check my gauges. My pressure tank gauges are operating and rising to a cutout between 120 and 125. My volts are between 12 and 14. My fuel is adequate for the trip. Speedometer is at 0 because we're not moving. The RPMs are working. The water temperature is rising to a safer operating temperature below 220 degrees. The fuel pressure is between 35 and 75 psi, and the DEF is adequate for the trip. My panel lights are all working. My fans are working on high and low. The fans themselves are secure. The screens are secure and not missing. There are no unusual sounds or smells from the fans. My noise suppression switch is working. My heaters are working on high and low. My dome lights are working. The lenses are present, not cracked or missing, and they are clean. My override switch is working. And my red indicator light is working on the dash. I'll turn that on. My wipers and washers are working. My hazard indicators are working. My left turn indicator is working. My left signal is working on the front and the side. My right indicator is working, and my right signal is working on the front and on the side. My high beam indicator is working. My high beams are working. My steering wheel has no more than 2 inches or 10 degrees of play in the wheel before the tires move, as I was watching in mirror 4. The horn is working. The flasher amber indicator is working. And I can see in my mirrors that my amber lights are working. I'm going to finish the brake test. I'm going to test the parking brake. I'm going to put the bus in drive and accelerate. The bus should not move. The parking brake is holding. I'm going to release the parking brake. I'm going to drive forward and stop. The bus should not pull to the right or the left. I'm also going to check the engine and the transmission and the suspension for any unusual sounds, feels, or smells. The service brake, engine, transmission, and suspension are all working. I'm going to go to the back of the bus. Turn on my flasher, my amber indicator, and my left turn signal. The seats are secured to the frame, and the frame is secured to the floor. I would check all seats the same. The floor has no lifted treads or moldings. There's no holes or missing screws. The emergency door is labeled and has instructions. The door opens freely and fully. The lights and the buzzer come on. My amber warning lights are on, and my left turn signal is working. The door latches securely. I would check the 4 window exits and the 2 roof hatches the same. The seat backs have no broken welds, and the seats themselves are not ripped or torn. At this point, I would ask the tester to go to the back of the bus so that I can check my right turn signal, my brake lights, and my reverse lights and beepers. As I let him out, I'm going to open the door. The door is working. The courtesy light is working. He's back there. I'll yell out the window. Right turn signal. Brake lights. Reverse lights and beeper. When he comes back, I'll honk the horn.